Hello everyone, this is Shicky StarCraft on behalf of GoodToGame.com, bringing you the exclusive English commentary of this epic tournament brought to you by GLHF.it. Check out both websites for some exciting events. Anyways, this is going to be game 1 of a best of 3 in the round of 4 between Liquid TLO and Moose Strelok. So, yeah, I'm very excited for this game, guys. Two very good players, one of which is probably by far my most favorite to watch right now. And we are going to be seeing a TVT. We've got Strelok in the bottom right-hand corner, spawning as the blue Terran. And we've got Liquid TLO in the top left-hand corner, spawning as the random red Terran. So once again, Liquid TLO, obviously, I'll just say TLO from now on, does spawn as random, and Strelok is the great Terran player. Both players opening with a very standard build so far, just supply depot at 10 and then getting the 11th SCV. So we'll see what's going to happen here, if both players will diversify after that, or what. So yeah, can't wait for this great game to unfold. TVT here on Kulos Ravine is the first game, sorry I didn't mention that. And we are seeing barracks come down for both players right now, and that's fairly standard as well, of course. Probably see gas come up for both players right about now, yeah. So neck and neck for these players right now. APM wise, I don't know. Almost in the 200s, so 154 for TLO and 179 average right now for Strelok. Of course, they are spamming. Don't take that as a great indication of what their level is at right now or what they're really doing. So both players are going to be scouting the bottom left-hand corner first, and Strelok is actually queuing up his commands, so he's going to be shifting that, and now he's switching back, and TLO is now running back as well. We'll see if Strelok sees this SCV and turns around right away. No. So both players will scout each other real quick. They are cross-spawning here as on Kulos Ravine. Very, very long run distance. Of course, no matter where you spawn in this map, the run distance is pretty much the same, just for the fact that you pretty much have to get to here no matter what, and then really it's kind of square at this choke point, so same distance. And TLO bringing his first Marine out actually to the middle of the map, not grabbing his Zelnaga watchtower, but just sitting here in the middle of the map. Probably going to come kill this SCV now. SCV with only 9 out of 45 HP did just die. So 2 Marines on the map for TLO, and it looks like he is getting a factory. So barracks factory and then maybe starport. That is a very common build. We are seeing pretty much the same thing here from Strelok. So this may come down to neck and neck and see which player just has a little bit of micro or a little better macro. And we've got 4 Marines here guarding the entrance to his base to make sure TLO does not get any additional scouting information. Looks like he is going to be pushing in, maybe. I don't know. And we've got our starport now coming up for TLO, so I did call that right. I kind of expected it. It is the norm play for Terrans right now. And Marines trying to push out, but 5 versus 3, it's not going to be good for TLO. He's going to have to retreat. And he is. We've got an armory. Ooh, Strelok trying to hide his armory down here in the bottom left-hand corner. So he's not going for an early starport. He is just going to be getting a couple Hellions, probably do some harassment, and then put on, ooh, no, just 1 Hellion. So I don't know if we're going to see that harass or just stick around here in the front lines. Tech Lab coming on now. Should finish around the same time that this armory does. Actually, the Tech Lab will be a little bit quicker, but no worries. Tech Lab already put down on the factory for TLO, pumping a siege tank out, not researching siege tank or siege tech quite yet, and getting a Viking out. So, not sure if I agree with the Vikings, but well, it's TLO. He's creative. We'll see what he's going to do. And now a starport coming up for Strelok, and he's actually using his barracks now to push in on TLO's base and maybe get some additional scouting information. First Viking out on the field, not going to see this barracks fly by, but he's just going to go get some more scouting information in Strelok's base. Strelok does have his first Thor about 80% of the way done, and the starport coming down now, almost 80% done as well. Nothing being researched out of the tech lab quite yet, and I don't see a second Thor being produced quite yet. And we've got an SCV here going to take this high yield expansion. Very ballsy. So we've got TLO's expansion coming up here as well, taking out the rocks here so that he can start mining from this base and saturate it with transferring some workers over. We do have 6 Marines and the Thor coming out now for Strelok. And Hellion pushing out a little bit ahead to make sure there's nothing grabbing the watchtower, so you can't really see what's coming. But unfortunately for him, TLO does have this Viking and probably did see this Thor, so he knows what is coming. 2 Vikings out in the field for TLO, trying to get another siege tank, but he did supply lock himself. Bad news. Just getting that supply depot finished now, and when this command center is finished, they will get an additional supply from that as well. Siege Tech now being upgraded. Nothing out of the barracks tech lab, but he is getting a Marauder. We may see concussive shells coming up soon, or we may not. We may just see the Marauders being used to fight against this Thor. Thors, of course, in that last, or in a patch or two ago, they were drastically reduced in size. So yeah, they're not really that big anymore, and Marauders are needed to take them down. So Strelok here now saturating this gold gold expansion quite well. He's got 2 SCVs per patch and now morphing into an orbital command. And it looks like TLO is now going to find this. He didn't know about it before, but he does now. And he's going to have to do something to combat that, as the gold expansion is going to give him the added income to produce the units. So APM's still very high for both these players. Army size fairly comparative, and we see, we got TLO did block his base in here with that barracks and tech lab, so he did fly the barracks off and kill the tech lab. And looking back at the income tab, we do see, yeah, as I thought, Strelok is drastically ahead right now, getting 2 mules on these gold minerals. That is just huge. A little behind on gas, and they're fairly close in harvesters, but that should level out as soon as those mules die out. And of course we've got 1 Hellion here of TLOs trying to take out some of these workers, but it just wasn't quite effective. We do have Siege Tech coming down now for Strelok as well, so maybe abandoning the Thors and going straight back to Siege Tech. But we'll have to wait and see. Marauders and Siege Tanks coming out for both players now. And production tab is up. We do see more SCVs coming down and another command center for TLO. And I'm not sure where that's being built. Where? In the middle of his base. So probably going to fly it up here and maybe secure that. I'm not sure. Maybe he's going to go for the gold. We'll have to see. Siege Tank and a couple Marines actually being put onto this high ledge here. And he's got 3 Vikings to protect, so this gold expansion here is going to be in a lot of trouble here. All those SCVs did get taken out except for a few,